more networking tips today. So about 30 minutes ago, I was talking with a recent graduate, spring 2019. And the concern was, what networking events do I go to? And so what we're going to pilot this week is something which I will call networking events that you can organize on your own. So these are events, activities that you build yourself. An example might be getting a small group of friends together and have a dinner or have a meal, and you want the event to have some purpose, right? So you're going to say, look, we're going to come together. Maybe each of us is thinking about our job search. So we'll come together, we'll make a meal. Each of us will have a few minutes to talk about where we are with our job search, how we might be able to help each other, learn from each other. You want to do this in a small enough crowd, 7 to 15 people, so that it's inexpensive to host and that everyone gets an opportunity to talk. And you want people to bring maybe someone new to the event so that you get a good mix of new people and familiar, and you're building and extending the network. But the general idea is you can organize networking events on your own in small groups. And the value of that is you begin to practice at organizing, practice at building community, practice at inviting people to an event, and that is like you're practicing your pitch, right? You're trying to sell and offer an idea to a group of individuals. So I really like the idea of self-organized networking events that you build on your own, because you'll be practicing your pitch, you'll be practicing networking, you'll be building community, and you'll be building something that's sustainable. And this can take on any number of activities. So what we'd like you to do is and encourage you to be creative. But again, like we said with so much of these examples, start small, start with something that you can achieve, and start something where you can get some immediate wins, right? So recently, some other examples of this, a colleague sent out a note to her classmates, her high school classmates who happened to be in Chicago, and just sent a note out to 50 people and said, hey, let's get together and have lunch on Saturday 2 weeks from now. 12 people said, yeah, sure, I'd love to do that. Another group of people said, there's a rally for violence in Chicago. Is anyone interested in volunteering for that? Different people showed up. They brought people from their places of work. And so the big thing that I'd like you to think about today is things that you can organize yourself and that are easy, right? So self-organized networking events that you can build with your friends, build with your colleagues. And as you think about these networking events, I want you to think about them in 3 different buckets, right? These can be networking events that might be immediately relevant to your short-term job search or to a transition that you're thinking about. They might be networking events that you can organize in support of someone else. So if you have landed a position and someone else has not, you can organize these events in support of friends of yours or colleagues. So things for your job, things for their job and their purpose. And maybe the third bucket is something that you think you might want to do down the road. So you might want to become a painter, or you might want to become a baker, right? So you can organize things around some longer term goals, or some things that you just want to continue to explore or show up at, right? So things, what I'll say is bucket number 1, things that turn the lights on, right? Things that are going to pay the bills, so the immediate kind of job, things that support others, and things that represent your long-term goals. The big idea here is that networking events are not events that you necessarily need to wait for others to organize. you can organize themselves. And I think that organizing them for yourself, it's going to help you with your pitch, networking, establishing sort of a reputation as someone who gives back to the community and to others. And that's really going to build your confidence. And when you do good in the world, good is going to come back to you. So think about that. Think about organizing events yourself. Start small and have fun and just practice at it. Looking forward to more conversations about networking and community building. Jerry Doyle again. Have a great day.